I'm Dr. Kella Price with the United States of America Arizona Pageants, and I'm so happy today to have United States of America's Miss Somerton, Sylvia Thomas, with us today. So good to see you.
Hi. Good to see you too.
You look lovely and full of summer. I love the little headband. That's super cute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So let's tell our audience a little bit about your background. Where are you from?
Okay. I'm from Somerton, Arizona, born and raised. I have family in Baja, California, and San Luis, Mexico. I'm 26, just turned 26, and yeah, that's about it.
You live on the Cocopah Indian Reservation. Tell us about your native heritage and what that means to you.
Okay. I am Native American. My tribe is the Cocopah Indian tribe. I do live on the East Reservation, and my culture it means a lot to me. I'm not very traditional, but I respect my tradition. And my culture is very it's not like how I expected, like when I went out to the pageant. It was very different. The way we do things are very different from the way I experienced stuff out there. Like with everything, it was a good experience to enter into the pageant.
And you represented the area of Somerton and Yuma County and your tribe so very well in all of the things that you've done for the pageant and community service. You were the first Native American woman to participate in the United States of America Arizona pageant. So that's super exciting. What made you interested in participating in the pageant?
Well, like I said, my deceased aunt, who was in the Miss Cocopah pageant, I was looking through some of her stuff, and it just kind of like, it was like a sign, I guess you could say. And then I found out on Facebook, I saw the ad for the Miss Arizona pageant, and I was like, you know what, I can do this, because I was reading the caption and it was like so empowering. And I was like, you know what, I can actually do this. I can do it. And so when I signed up, I was relieved that I was approved, and my tribe supported me. They supported me with the entry fee, and the city of Somerton also helped with transportation and my dresses. I made the ribbon roses and I sold it around Somerton and the Cocopah tribe, and a lot of people were supportive, so I'm thankful for that.
It's great when pageantry brings out the best in not only helping you develop as a woman, but the support of others on your team to cheer you on and help you prepare for such a big event. I know that your family is often at our volunteer events and serving alongside you and participating in all the activities. And I think that's one of the great things about pageantry is that it brings together families and communities in support of developing women and empowering them and inspiring others to do the same in their communities. Some
Yeah.
people who have never been exposed to pageants, they may not realize pageantry is truly a sport. What are some of the things that you do to prepare for pageant competition?
Um, a diet is one of the things that I did during the pageant. Um, Biking, I also participated in walkathons and bikeathons before the pageant, so that was a good help. Um, that's basically what I did during the pageant was bikeathons, walkathons, and uh, maintain a diet.
Healthy eating always makes us feel better about ourselves from the inside out, right? We also
Yes.
had a number of different events to help prepare for some of the judged pieces of the competition. So you selected outfits for each part of the competition to reflect your own personal style and brand. And I love that you
Yeah.
incorporated in that part of the pageant, specifically for the patriotic piece that I'm thinking of, your tribal heritage. Can you describe what that looked like?
Okay. I can actually go get it if you give me one moment because I
Sure.
want to be able to show it. Okay. Um, just hold on.
So while she is getting that piece for you to see, the pageant has several different areas of competition. One of the elements of competition was the patriotic number. This was not counted towards your judge score, but it was a separate fun competition. We gave an award for patriotic, and each contestant was able to come on stage in an outfit that they selected or designed themselves that represented patriotism and what it meant to them. So everyone had such different interpretations of that. And I loved that Sylvia's interpretation included her Native American heritage because that really embodies what patriotism is for her.
Okay. Here's the cape that I wore during my pageant, and I really like it because it incorporated the flag and the seashells because my tribe is considered the river people. And I actually bought it from one of the tribal members during the cultural celebration that my tribe had during the month of September. We have that annually, but because of COVID-19, I'm not really sure if we're gonna have it this year. But this is one of the capes that I wore. This is from my patriotic outfit, and I really like how we had to do like a little summary of what patriotism means to us. And I liked incorporating um, two different aspects of myself because one I had the dress. The That dress meant a lot because the city of Somerton and my tribal members also helped me purchase that dress by buying and purchasing flowers. And um it really touched me because like sorry, wherever I went, like I go to different churches and my home church would buy flowers, and some people in Parker, my flowers went everywhere. So it'd be really cool one day to see if they still have my flowers and where they're at. um but that dress is a blue gown, and then I wore my cape over it. So I incorporated two different things into one, which is me.
Which
And
is
then I
really
also
cool.
have my, huh?
I said that's really cool that you were able to really showcase your identity in that opportunity to tell us what is patriotic to you.
Yes. I also have my evening wear cape. This is one that one of my relatives make, and she's amazing because she takes like 4 days and she can finish this like whole cape.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Now, for those who
I
are
have
watching the podcast, what are these capes made out of?
there some are made out of glass beads, and these are actually seed beads. They're tiny little beads, and there's no wire or anything. It's just thread and beads that
So
incorporate
for
this.
anyone who has never done beadwork, these seed beads are teeny, teeny, tiny beads. And I can't imagine the amount of effort that takes to put together that beautiful piece of art, wearable art,
Yeah.
is just incredible. Even showing it on screen doesn't even give you an appreciation for the intricacy of all of that. For you, what is one of the best things to come for your experience with the United States of America Arizona pageant?
The best experience would be meeting new people and experiencing new things. Like, I know I get touched on this a lot because our opening presentation was a dance. I've never actually danced because I'm very conservative, and just to put myself out there, and it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it and got out of my comfort zone. And also public speaking. I mean, with my family, we have a ministry, and I do most of the talking with my aunts, and it just gave me an opportunity to meet new people and to express myself more. And I had some opportunities to speak at certain events within the tribe and tribal members and different tribes, like different churches I go to. So I'm glad that that helped me grow as a person.
Absolutely. Pageantry can help us in so many ways, and definitely getting out there and feeling more comfortable in articulating your ideas and sharing your viewpoints with other people to make a difference in the community is one of my favorite parts of pageantry. And some of the preparations that we did for the pageant helped our contestants get ready for those appearances, as well as the interview and the onstage question, because we did practice talking about yourself and doing mock interviews. And that's part of the sport of pageantry, because that's 50% of your score is how you can present yourself in the interview piece. What
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because our pageant system for the tribe, we don't do interviews like that. So when I went to the workshop, I'm glad that I got a good learning experience. And I've gained a lot from that workshop with interviews, with the way I present myself, and with makeup and stuff like that. It was a great experience, and I'm glad to have learned so much with makeup, hair, interviews, and everything.
Thanks for sharing that. What is your personal platform, and why is it important to you?
Okay. My personal platform, well, my platform is to raise awareness against child abuse. A lot of people don't like talking about child abuse because they feel like they don't want to speak about it because it's a touchy feeling subject. It means a lot to me because at a young age, um, I was a victim of physical and emotional abuse as a child with my mom and her family. And as a child, it kind of hurts you a lot because you think of that person that you love so much, and you just want them to love you back, but it's not meant to be because the person has to change and has to feel that for themselves. And I'm so blessed that I had my dad's family, my grandma, my aunts to come and take me in when they saw me broken. And a lot of kids on the reservation don't have that. They don't have family that care for them and that want to see them succeed. And I just want to be their voice. I want to be the older sister that can say, you know what, you can come to me if you have a problem or anything. And so that's why I'm so blessed to have my family, and that's my platform, is to raise awareness against child abuse.
Thank you so much for sharing that personal story. I know for many people who have experienced child abuse, it's something that is difficult to talk about because it is a very hurtful thing, and you can move past it. And you're a great example of someone who has risen beyond your circumstances and is doing amazing things in your tribal community and the Yuma County community at large, which is great. And being able to talk about your own personal experience, because children who are subjected to abuse, whether it's physical or emotional abuse, it does change their perspective, and it can hinder their self-esteem and their development and their personal worth. And so if they have resources and tools that they can use and people that they can go to talk to about their circumstances, it certainly is helpful for getting them to move past that experience, whether it's a trusted adult, a connection like you in the community leaders, teachers, counselors, because it really does take a village to make change. And when you see a child that's hurting, to reach out and offer them an extended hand of grace and help them get through whatever that situation is. It really does take an entire village to speak up and speak out for these children who may not realize that it's not their fault, or that they do have something to offer the greater world. So because child abuse is your platform, and child abuse awareness, what can others do to support that platform?
Just speak up about it, speak against it, talk to a friend, talk to me, message me if you need to. I'm always here to listen to you, help you out in any way that I can.
And there's a number of resources in each community that support individuals who have suffered domestic violence. And so those are great resources in the community. I know in Yuma, there's the Healing Journey and Amberley's Place that both work with victims and survivors of assault and violence, whether it's emotional or physical.
Mhm.
What charities have you been involved in supporting with the United States of America Arizona pageant?
Right now I'm with, well, I've visited, during the pageant, we participated in Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Good Samaritan Operation Christmas Box. But the charity right now that I've met up recently with is the Native American Urban Ministry in Phoenix, Arizona. And
What do they do?
I'm trying to, huh?
What do they do?
I'm trying, it's a well variety organization, and it's for Native Americans in the area. And it's just to help the Native Americans get better at helping themselves and coming clean and with whatever they need help with. And it's also a ministry, so I'm really glad to be a part of that and to have met with those people. I heard some of their stories, and it touched me that not only am I going through things like as a child that I went through things, a lot of other people have stories that have not been told or haven't been heard yet. And I'm just glad to be a part of that.
Encouraging people to speak out and make a better life for themselves is a great way to impact your community in a positive way. And I know you've supported the arts and been to a number of different art projects and community events in Yuma, as well as some of the other tribes in Phoenix. So those have also been great events, and being a part of the pageant gives people an opportunity to not only work within their community, but expand the opportunities that they have to make an impact over a larger number of people throughout the entire state, which I think is really cool, in getting to support each other's charitable projects and work on different things. I know we worked on a project for homeless youth in Phoenix as well, and we did a project with Three Precious Miracles that we did the stockings at Christmas time, which was great. So all of those are really great projects to get involved with and support one another in the sisterhood of United States of America pageants. This is such a stressful time in America right now. I don't know if you're feeling it on the reservation. I know some of the reservations have been really struggling with outbreaks of cases, whether it's based on availability of resources or whatnot. How have you reduced your personal stress and stayed connected with the community during the quarantine?
Right now, it's where our reservation has been on lockdown because of the COVID-19, and so we can't really go anywhere. But it is very stressful because I would like to go into town and do like certain events like I did before, but I just sit back, listen to music. My family and I do a live every Saturday, and it's just to spread a good word and sing a couple of songs in our native language. And most of the tribal members click onto our live and watch it. We get like over 500 views, and it's just a great way to communicate with people even though you can't leave. um, and our tribe has been helping out the members of the tribe. Our council has been getting boxes of food and distributing it to the tribal members, and we also helped out the Kuchan tribe by also giving them food boxes and necessities like that.
Sometimes it's hard to get connected and stay positive during a time. I think what you said about doing the Facebook Live and sharing music and traditions is a great way to spread joy and positivity in social media, just like we're doing today, amidst all of the negativity that we see in the media right now. As a queen, what is a beauty tip that you can share with others?
Okay, a beauty tip that I did learn and did not know was the lashes are the thing to put on last, and to put mascara and curl your eyelashes before you put on your lashes.
Lashes make such a difference. I have lashes on from one of our sponsors right now, and they make me feel pretty even if I don't have other makeup on, for sure.
Yes, I've actually found a new love for lashes because like I said before, when I entered the pageant, I was very conservative and I didn't put on, I guess you could say, I didn't know how to put on makeup the way that certain people put it on. But I found a new love for lashes. I love putting on lashes now. I'm not wearing some right now, but I've I've learned to love it.
They are certainly super fun and a great way to dress up your face no matter what else you have on. For someone who is considering competing in the next United States of America's pageant, what encourage or advice would you give them?
Just be yourself and try to have fun, be open to new experiences, and just be yourself.
That's great advice. I think people really, you have an opportunity to shine and show your personality, especially through the interview. But when you're yourself, you're more relaxed and you're going to enjoy the experience of pageantry and the sisterhood that we have to offer for sure. What's next for you, Sylvia? What does the future hold? Are there any big goals that you're chasing after?
Right now, I actually want to go into counseling and become a counselor. So I'm working towards that. That's one of my goals right now, is to become a counselor and to be able to interact with my tribal members and certain people, different people.
That's a great goal. So are you planning on taking classes at the college for that?
Yes, but right now I'm working on getting my GED also, just to have a fallback plan, because I do have a high school diploma, but it's online, and that's not credited with the tribe. So I'm getting my GED. I only have one more test left, so pray for me.
We will
But
certainly
yeah,
do that. I'm sure you've got it covered. As a smart and uh, driven individual, I know that if you set your mind out to it, that you're going to be able to achieve it. Let's end on a positive note. What's your favorite motivational quote or piece of encouragement that you can give our listeners?
my favorite quote is, I know I post a lot on Facebook and Instagram, but this is my all-time favorite because it reminds me of where I came from and what I decide is next for me. The smile on my face doesn't mean that my life is perfect. It means I appreciate what I have and what I am blessed with. I choose to be happy. And I actually wrote that in my quote for the interviews, so I really love that one. It's from Charlie Brown.
Oh, it's a great quote. And I think that happiness, especially at this time where we have so many crazy things going on in the world, that we have to choose to be happy and create those opportunities to enjoy life, whether it's giving back to the community as a queen or doing that Facebook Live and singing music or doing art or reaching out and supporting other people that are in need and less fortunate than yourself. I thank you again, Sylvia Thomas, our United States of America Miss Somerton, for joining us for the podcast today. We appreciated getting to know you some more, and it was great seeing you. For those who are interested in competing in the pageant, you can apply at www.usoammissarizona.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.